Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, November 20th of 24. Happy birthday, Aunt Tammy. And to my grandfather, who has long since departed. Oh, that's right. They're working on shit. Working on that fucking retaining wall. Which apparently that is the reason why we've been not able to use that door. I gotta look. Say ready? It says ready. Good. As you can see, wagon. And we're not bringing the wagon back up tonight, because I set the show for tonight and tomorrow last night. So I figure bring all this stuff now. Bring all the stuff now. It's good. Today work should be good. Hopefully gonna get a lead on some things, get ahead on some things, and go from there. I mean, it should just be a normal, typical day, except for the fact that it's gonna fucking snow. I hate that. Too goddamn early. Well, let's go attack the day before it does snow. We're home. And oh boy, it was a fucking day. Trivia was meh. We had 6 teams. One team was the bartenders. Another team was a couple ladies who just wanted to play. Had no fucking clue what DC was. They got negative points at the end of the night. Yeah. The other 4 teams came to play. They came to bring DC knowledge. And for the record, I would not have gone with a DC theme. But that is what the venue wanted. The venue wanted DC. So that's what they got. DC, the biggest thing from DC is Batman, Superman, maybe Wonder Woman. And yeah, those are pop culture icons, but DC's far more than that. The problem with that is that people don't really know that because it wasn't pop culture. I do have mail. Right. I have some mail. And they have a thing here that is where? That's not mine. This is mine. That's mine. Nope, not losing that. The thing that is definitely more mainstream, of course, is Marvel. And that you can say is thanks to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's a lot of market saturation for Marvel. The entire Avengers series, Iron Man, X-Men. And yeah, Marvel's a lot more than that. Both comic franchises, I'm not saying which one is better than the other one, but I'm saying as it stands right now, I feel like one is a lot more mainstream than the other one. Now, of course, both of them, you start asking comic book questions, and a lot of those mainstream people are gonna go, the fuck? Oh my god, that's not Marvel. You certainly as fuck is. It sure as fuck is. Anyway, it was a good show. Turnout was definitely meh. I didn't like it. The thing that got me today, though, really grinded my fucking gears. No. Did this grind my fucking gears? Had a lady at work today. We found a Karen who was staying with us. And I understand being concerned for a loved one who's going through a procedure. Fuck my life. I broke Mickey. That is okay, there's that. I'm still missing something. I'm missing a piece. Where is that piece? Found it. Anyway, this lady, in her defense, initially, she had something to complain about. Her room didn't get cleaned today. She had mentioned something this morning about wanting to get the room cleaned. I get it. I totally get it. And we did not get to it by the time she got back, which is a lot earlier than she said she was getting back. Whatever. All you have to do at that point is say, hey, my room didn't get cleaned. Can we get that cleaned today? I had mentioned something this morning. And my desk agents were like, well, you had to say something last night. I was like, okay. Doesn't matter. Let's do what we can to make them happy. If it ends at that, I have no problem with this person. But then she stood there. She came back 3 times over the course of 20 to 30 minutes or so, about the length of time it would have taken to clean the room. And she has started berating my desk agents, saying this isn't acceptable. And I think she stopped short of saying, I'm gonna have your jobs. Because she wanted all the manager's cards. She was going to call every one of us. And it's like, look, doing that isn't going to get what you want done any faster. Okay? Maybe that's how it was even 10 years ago. Maybe that's how it was 10 years ago. Nowadays, honestly, I think desk agents would look at that and go, let's get this done so this bitch can get away from us. And yeah, I'm sorry to say, that's what we would think about. But no matter what we said, no matter what we did, she kept coming after us. And finally, I went out there and said, ma'am, it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to clean a room. What can we do for you? Well, I've been waiting that long. I'm like, okay, we can check, see if it's done. Well, I've been waiting. We can check and see if it's done. Like, well, this person's just been kind of nonchalant, kind of been casual about it. It's like, I want to say, and I finally let her have it. I let her know that how she treats my desk agents isn't acceptable. And what you're doing here is basically, you're treating this whole thing as if you're the only person in the world who exists. I don't remember exactly the words I said, but those were some of them. But I remember saying, what can we do? What can we do for you in the meantime? And she stared at me as if, you dare speak to me? And I said, "Man, we're doing everything we can to get everything done here. Please do not treat my desk agents like that. They don't deserve to be treated like that." It's like, I don't deserve to be treated like this because you're yelling at me now. It's like, well, Maybe you shouldn't have started with anger. That I didn't say. I said, you're right. I know. I'm sorry. But I'm going to stand behind my desk agents no matter what it takes. Because they're doing what they need, what they can do. What, do you want them to go clean the room? I'm like, do you want them to go clean the room for you? I didn't tell him. I didn't say that. I don't remember exactly what I said. I know I didn't curse him out. I didn't start actually yelling. She didn't want me to actually yell because I would have actually been yelling. Finally, her husband, the one who's been going through the surgery, he said, let's just go check the room. It's fine. Let's just go up there. Because that was her big thing, is where am I supposed to go? Stay in your room? They can clean the fuck around you? Missy. Like, you could tell the husband was frazzled, or was just like, honey, I'm really tired of this shit. I just want to go and sleep. I just got through a surgery and you're doing all this shit. And if you're going to tell me that, like, when you get done with the surgery, I need a sterile environment. If your own germs and body, whatever, isn't sterile, that's a whole other issue. Your body knows how to handle you. And if it was that important, you might have said something earlier. Said, hey, like the night before. Because her husband saw the sign and said, hey, you want to get the room clean tomorrow, you got to go tonight. She ignored him. Which, from what I understand, sounds like that happens an awful lot. What sucks is then I get done with that, and clearly I have no problem getting behind my desk agents. And my GM, Joe, had no problem getting behind me either. She didn't talk to him today, but I talked to him and said, Joe, you're going to have to fire me. I told him, he's like, yeah, you're not getting out that easy. You're not going to get fired anytime soon, especially for that. Hi. Hey, you. Oh, yes. Okay. Missy. Look at this kitty. Look at this kitty. So, yeah. Doing what I did does two things. One, yeah, it pissed off the guests a little bit more. But two, and more importantly, that shows my desk agents that I've got their back. And it wasn't trying to be performative. I wanted that lady to shut the fuck up. And she had my card, and she said, and your name is? I said, I'm Scott, I'm the assistant general manager. Oh, that's no good. I'm like, yeah. One of those cards you picked up. So yeah. Y'all do me a favor. Don't treat service industry workers like shit. Restaurant, hotel, anything. We don't want to fuck something up. We know we don't. And we want to do everything we can to make something right. But when you start to belittle and berate people and make them feel like they're second-class citizens, that's where I step in. She really pissed me off when she said, you're embellishing. I said, ma'am, I have an office right back there. I've been hearing this whole thing going on for the past 20 to 30 minutes. I'm not exaggerating. Unlike when you said you waited half an hour for our shuttle, which I know you didn't, because our shuttle's been going out as soon as they get the call. And you've been waiting down here for an hour when you've only been down here for 30 minutes. And most of that time has been sitting at the front yelling at my desk agents, which doesn't help you. But yeah, treating people in the service industry like shit, you might get what you want, but it's not going to be the best you could have gotten. Like if you explain calmly that, like say you're at a restaurant and you order something some way, like I'm really like just go, I'm really sorry, but I ordered this way. I sincerely apologize, but I need to send this back. And then you don't say, I'm not going to tip you because of that. That's a whole other can of worms that I'd rather not open right now, because I believe tipping is arcane and bullshit. And if I ever open up a restaurant, I would simply say, y'all, no tipping. We're going to pay you an actual salary. Like an actual honest to goodness fucking wage that you can live off of. But yeah. Yep, that's dead. Luckily I had trivia to kind of boost up the mood. The sound system was a single speaker, and it was very loud to start, because it's used to having a much more full room. We had 12 people there. 6 teams, 12 people. And then tomorrow night at Echo will be packed. We're gonna have 20 to 30 fucking teams. And next week, I don't think I have any shows next week, aside from maybe online. And I think I'll do the online show. I think it's definitely gonna happen next week. Even if Thanksgiving's a thing. But that's Thursday, not Wednesday. And I know, I shouldn't let shit like this bother me, but I don't like having to be that guy that has to get upset and angry. So, treat people with decency and kindness. Always try to be nice, but never fail to be kind. Doctor Who, Peter Capaldi. Because kindness does beget kindness. Anger begets anger. And trust me when I say, and that whole thing about, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. There's some truth to that. Like, if you're angry with someone and they fuck something up, they'll help you now, but later, fuck that. Hell, I'm going to try to make your life a living hell. Anyway, I'm going to relax the rest of the evening. Trivia's already set for tomorrow. All I've got to do is grab my clothes and off we go. And then it's Friday, and Friday will probably be... I'm hoping Friday can actually be cleaning day for once. Because Jesus fucking Christ. I've wanted to get more shit done this week, but things keep coming up. Alright. That's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, we will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.